Hi everyone, welcome back. We're getting near the end of the trip. It's day 11 of the whole vacation, day 7 of the cruise, and the cat is up on the bookshelf chasing his tail. So if you hear a loud thud in a little bit.
He is actually.
It's really funny, and it's not a very wide bookcase. You're gonna fall, baby, get down. Come on, jump. Okay. Crisis averted. So, as I was saying, it's day 7 of the cruise. And where are we today?
Castaway Cay.
Yeah, baby. We've been waiting for this all week long. And because of the debacle, and because of the, not getting to see St. Thomas, the captain told us that we would get to debark the ship early, so that we would have a little more sea time or land time to make up for the fact that we had to skip St. Thomas. I don't remember. It was pretty early, right? It was like 9:30. It was really early in the morning. Probably an hour and a half, maybe earlier than what we were originally supposed to dock. And we had this beautiful view from our room. Oh, isn't that nice? Look how beautiful that water is.
Yeah, it was nice.
What were you going to say?
No, I said before we got off the boat, the cruise ship, we went and had a little breakfast right in front of the cruise ship.
We were at Cabanas.
Cabanas, yes.
Yeah, we had.
Then after that, we'll get off, and then walk towards Castaway Cay with the adult beach part.
Well, we got on the train because it was a long walk, and because now he's doing the same thing on the floor. He hit his head. Oh my god.
Okay.
Andy, are you okay?
He's gonna chase it again because it's moving.
Andy. I'm sorry.
Shut up. Come on.
Okay, so we go and get on the train, and they take you to where it's not like either there's not one train for the adult section, which is much further away, and one train for the the family area. Yeah. So you get the tram to the family area, and then you have to get off, and you just transfer right in the same spot. Sorry, got tears of laughter. That was really funny. So we get out, and we had kept hearing different things about you got to get a spot right away, and I don't know if it's because of where we were, but all throughout the day there was always seats and umbrellas, right? So I don't feel, and now that I see where the cabanas are, as nice as they are, I don't think I would spend $500 for them. They were quite a ways back from the water. I don't know. For me, it was, I don't know what he's doing now. It was all about being in the water and swimming. So I didn't need to, we had been spending all that time in the ship in a little, in a little room. I didn't need to go to a room. And we were always under the umbrella. I don't really lay in the sun per se. Slathered in sunscreen. Yep. But I did get in the water right away. You waited. That's usually though. Even when we go to Cancun, that's difficult. I run wet for the water. And Chuy usually sits and chills out for a bit and then comes and joins me.
One thing that I like about this is on the right side where Diane was standing in the water, there was a section that it was only for the employees to go into the ocean.
Oh yeah, it was nice. It was to the left of us, so it was between us, the adult area, and the family in the family area. Because we were like, oh, what's out there? Can we go? And they were like, no, that's for cast members. But yeah, it was sweet that they were able to enjoy some time off. That was nice. So yeah, I don't know. We just swam and bobbed around. And it was, look at this. I mean, well, it's a protected area also, but look how calm the water was. Do you remember what you told me about spending the day at Castaway Cay?
Nope.
Let me say Cay. Castaway Cay. You said that it made you remember, not remember, it made you
appreciate the water in Cancun.
it's when you were kind of having feelings about, I don't think I want to do a cruise again, because you didn't like the fact that, hey, let's get up and have breakfast and then let's go swimming today. You know, we didn't have that option. And a lot of that was just because, you know, we weren't used to cruising.
Yeah.
But I think it's just because we've spent so much time in Cancun, and just like day after day we get up and go to the water, that now he's playing soccer with foil balls. So, but you know, it's just because it was something new we weren't used to. So, yeah.
It was fun anyway.
No, we loved it. I mean, I just couldn't wait to get in that water, and it was fabulous. And then before we knew it, it was lunchtime, and they had everything you can imagine.
And barbecue. That was good.
What all did they have to eat?
Ribs, steaks, fruit, corn,
hot dogs,
burgers.
I had 2 hot dogs.
Some sort of like a braised kind of meat. I don't know.
Yeah, there was a lot. It was all really, really good. There was even some steak, right?
Yep.
And we talked to some really nice people. I remember, I can't remember where they were from, but we had, they sat at the same picnic table. There wasn't a whole lot of spaces to sit. So
people were not staying too long.
Yeah, so we shared.
Mm-hmm.
But it was nice.
Yeah.
And then we went to the water again. And at this point, it was low tide. And I had to walk and walk and walk and walk to get to the point where the water was even up over my chest. And then even then, I think I had to like scrunch down on my knees.
Mm-hmm.
But people kept going further and further out because they wanted to be able to be in the water. But then the cast member kept saying, no, you can't go past, you know, whatever this area is. So it's like, wah, wah. But it was lovely. I had wanted to stop and snorkel briefly at the family area because I had been told that there was an actual submarine from the 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea attraction that they had submerged down, and that you could like snorkel around and stuff, and I really wanted to see that.
But we spent so much time on the adult beach that it was a little too late for that.
Yeah, it was time to get back onto the ship. But we did. We took our time. We took a nice long walk from where the tram left us off, and we kind of lollygagged a bit and took some more. Did we take? No, I guess we didn't take pictures. Otherwise, we would have had I could have sworn we took some more pictures standing outside of the ship, but
we
didn't. So could have sworn we did though.
Mm-mm.
Oh well. Time to get back on the ship, and that's it for the sights. Where are you going, bud? Come on. He's all wound up. Goodness gracious. Okay. We had made a reservation for dinner tonight at Palo since we had such a nice brunch there. And we figured why not try, you know, we had done Remy for dinner, Palo for brunch, let's try the other, you know, nice dinner. So we head down. And we're seated in the back. It's long and shallow, like a rectangle. And we were seated, you know, like 2 booths in from the entrance, along the back in a really lovely booth. And then there was a couple of tables, then you stepped down, and there was a couple more tables, and then the window where we had sat for brunch. And it ended up being that our server was the same young lady who served us for brunch, which, you know, we were excited because we really liked her. But we soon realized her tables weren't together. She had tables this way. So she had us, this table. I don't even think she had these tables. She had us, and then she had to go all the way down and around the stairs, and she had a bunch of tables down there. So she came by, and I got an iced tea, as you can see. Because, again, I dig the ice cubes being iced tea. And I don't remember what you had to drink. But she gave us the menus, and she said she would be back. It was quite a wait.
Yeah.
It was about 20 minutes, and the table next to us were seated. And their server was, but his tables, they were all near each other. So we finally flagged someone down and said, we're pretty hungry. It's been since noon since we ate, and now it's 8 o'clock. We were hungry. So she came over, and I asked for butter. I said, I realize you don't have butter here, but I figured Remy was right across the way, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was half an hour later before she came with the butter. She said someone had to go all the way downstairs, which I thought was a little odd, but had I known that the butter ordeal was going to cause such a problem, I don't know. I don't like focaccia, and that's what they brought to the table, and we were so hungry that we wanted to eat something. I felt really bad for her. I don't think this is normal because everyone around us was not having this experience. Mm-hmm. As a matter of fact, just as she came to take our order, they were getting their appetizers at the table next to us. And by the time our entree finally showed up, they were leaving the table next to us. They had had their appetizer, their entree, and their dessert. It was a long time sitting there, and the food was good. Again, I feel really bad for the server, and I know from him being a manager in a restaurant, if you can see one of your servers has a table that's been, expressing some concern with a delay, or, we just were like, what's going on? And you kept wanting to get up and just and go to Cabanas or something. And I don't know, I kind of felt like we're here, we gotta see it through. I don't know why we just didn't get up. Well, it was me. He wanted to. But the manager, we could see him. He would walk through occasionally, but in general, he sat or stood actually in a little vestibule area and just watched all of this. He did nothing to help the server. That made me a little angry. Yeah. I felt really bad for her because I know it wasn't her fault. I just don't understand why they gave her a table so far away. So, needless to say, 3 hours later, they didn't charge us the $40 a person. Or was it 20? I don't remember. Whatever it was, they didn't charge us. And so the food, I don't even remember because we were kind of at that point. I don't remember what the food, I don't remember what we ordered. It wasn't that bad though. So we went back at that point and we knew we had to pack because it was going to be an early morning. So we went back to the room, stopping as our usual. Actually, no, I think it was so late that because our reservation I think was 8 and it was 10:30, almost 11, and the concierge lounge closed at 10. So we didn't get to stop there. Mm-hmm. But when we went back, we packed, went to sleep, and about 1:30 in the morning, I woke up, needed to go to the restroom, and what a show was going on outside. Did I wake you up? Or no. Did you wake up on your own?
I woke up on my own.
Because I know I opened the patio doors.
And that's what woke me up.
Oh my gosh, it was beautiful, this lightning show. Look at all these pictures. Well, not a lot. Here's a couple pictures. And then we took some video. Insert video here. And we found out the next morning at breakfast that a lot of people ended up waking up that were on the starboard side of the ship. Mm-hmm. And we're all like, wow, did you see that? It was so cool. So that was really amazing.
Was really amazing, yep.
Yeah, wow. Mother Nature's cool. So we had we left when we got up in the morning, day 12, day 8 of the cruise. It's time to leave. We put our bags out front of the stateroom, and our rotation was where we had to go the first day, which was Enchanted Garden. Again, it just turned out not to be our favorite. We had some breakfast. Did we do anything else, or did we just leave?
Just leave.
I do know that with concierge level, you are allowed to have room service for breakfast, which other people aren't. But we opted to go down. It was just, I wanted to have room service. I think we said this a couple days ago.
Oh, we did.
Yeah, we just, next time.
Went outside.
So we say goodbye to all the fabulous cast members, waving, they all had lined up and saying goodbye, and sadly, we walked off. It's just like Disney Magical Express. The bus at the beginning is so wonderful. Walking across the gangway, or I guess is that what they call it, the gangway, to the ship is so much fun, but the other way, not so much.
It's not fun. And another note, just to give you a heads up, that I suffered from seasick, and I didn't feel that bad the entire trip. So that was a good thing for me.
Yeah, we're not sure if it was a combination of when the ear patches, I think I mentioned earlier, for those who may not have watched it, we got him a prescription for the ear patches. We could not get them to stay on the back of his ears. They just, they were supposed to stay on for 2 days, and then or 2 or 3 days, I think.
But the cruise ship was so big that I didn't even feel one bit of the boat rocking.
I wonder, though, if some of that was because it was really calm the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know what would happen if there were some good 6-foot waves. I don't know what's average.
Yeah.
But maybe it was a bad batch of ear patches. I don't know.
But we had a good time.
We did. And we took the escalator down, and they had you in groups, and the concierge level group was right there when you got down at the base. It was to the left, correct?
Mm-hmm.
But we looked at all the other areas and it was like, oh my God, how are those poor people going to find their bags? But because the concierge group was such a smaller group, it took us and actually the minute they had people, they were Disney employees, right? Mm-hmm. The woman who helped us with a baggage cart. Yeah. The minute someone saw us heading towards the concierge thing, I don't know, maybe I wasn't imagining it, but boom, they were right there. It was like, can I help you? And she actually looked for our luggage and got our luggage, put them on the little cart, and it was very short, there was a customs line. It would all happen very fast, and that's why I forgot to take pictures. It was just like, oh my gosh, boom, 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 it was over. And we walked outside of the terminal, and the gentleman that we had bring us to Port Canaveral, he offered to pick us up. So he was there, and since he knew now what we looked like, he was like, here I am. And I think from the moment we stepped onto the gangplank and to the time we were in the car, it was less than 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
It was like boom, 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 boom.
Yep.
And I was kind of sad that I didn't stop to take it all in.
But we did enjoy it, even if it was a great time we had. We'll probably do it again. Don't know when, but we'll see. Stay tuned.
And then he drove us to the airport,
and
then
come home.
I was so worried about when I read about how much time to allow that we had quite a little bit of a wait, but we hung out in the United Lounge and helped things. Did we eat at Chick-fil-A?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, we probably ate at Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. We can't miss that.
That's like our standard. And then we were home. I think we landed around 5 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
Came home. He does most of the unpacking. I don't know. I guess maybe because I'm usually taking care of...
packing. I do the unpacking.
And when we get home, I kind of deal with the cat. And all of a sudden, boy, you're fast. You're good. You are. That's why I love you. I still can't reach to my glasses clanking. So that's our trip. I wish I could have more experiences to relay to you about the concierge service. All I know is that anything you needed, they were like, we'll be right back with it. One morning, I think I forgot to mention, you asked about gluten-free muffins. Yeah. And Guillermo, I don't know, he was gone for quite a while. And I actually kind of thought, oh, maybe he forgot about them. But we were still sitting in the concierge lounge, just like chatting with people, whatever. He brought in the most delicious blueberry gluten-free muffins. They were good. Awesome. I was like, can you get us more? And he said, this is all they had right now. He goes, I'll try to scrounge up some more. And the other thing we forgot, like in one of those days where it was a haze and we forgot where we ate, one afternoon we had lunch. There's an area between the adult pool and in the regular pool. Like on the port side is where you get the ice cream, you know, and the soft serve. Well, I'm saying this as if everyone watching this has been on a cruise. On the port side is the ice cream soft serve. And on the other side, I'll post the picture here, is what it's called. It's got a bunch of names like Luigi. It's like Cars stuff, I think. They had gluten-free pizza. That's why I think we went. He was craving pizza. I don't remember. Did you like it?
It's all right.
I had like chicken tenders and French fries. The best thing about, they were piping hot. Those fries were fabulous. And so that's on the starboard side right there. So between the regular pool and the adult pool. There was plenty of places to sit. So the only time you could get soda is during a meal, except right there around the pool there was dispensers that had, you know, I think it was Coke products, Diet Coke, regular Coke, you know, and all that kind of stuff. Again, though, at concierge level, you could have all of that stuff in your refrigerator in your stateroom. But that was I wish we had kind of eaten there again because, well, it wasn't like, not that I needed a fancy gourmet meal all the time, but it was just really like fried food, so we were trying not to, you know, eat too much of that. But it was really good and definitely worth stopping by because, like I said, those piping hot French fries, yummy. I wish we had done a little, like we should have gone for drinks one night, like at the Meridian and stuff. I think a lot of it I was just afraid. And you know what? Unless we had gone, we wouldn't have known. But I can't stand, because of the orthotic being broken, I couldn't stand in one place for a long time. And I was afraid if we went to some of these clubs, there wouldn't be a seat and I wouldn't be able to stand. But you know what I just realized a year later? We never went and like had one little dance at like, you know, some little, one of the clubs. Something. Yeah. We've got a long list of things to do for next time. Yeah. But thanks for watching. Now, what's going to start a week from today is real, normal, typical vlogs with the video camera of our trip to Disney World from September 5th through the 13th. We were there for during Hurricane Irma. We knew we were going to be safe. Not a problem. But yeah, so this is the one and only photo vlog, as I've been calling it. So from now on, all of our Disney vlogs and any other vacation vlogs will be
a camera.
Well, a normal video camera like most people post. Again, this was because a lot of people had requested it. So, is he back? You know, I've been asked. A couple people have said that we should give Andy his own vlog. I don't know. I think it would get really boring because it's just basically repetitive. Him chasing his tail. Him stretching himself. He likes to go up here on the top of the TV armoire when the air conditioning's on. He sticks his face right where the air blows out and goes like this. And he'll just sit there for like 10 minutes. It's the oddest thing. I didn't think cats like cold. I don't know. Yeah. But anyway, thanks to Andy for making a guest appearance. So thanks again. I probably said it already too many times. We a great time.
We did.
Yeah, and thanks for watching. And we'll be back next week with our September 2017 Disney World vacation. We had another trip to the Grand Floridian. Woo! All right, everyone. Thanks again for watching. And take care till then. Ko-osh!